Hey everyone, Drake Jackson here. Let's take a look at some recent happenings in the WWA and prepare for Fandemonium. Battle Lines took place in Owensboro, Kentucky. WWA champion and President Vanderpool introduced his new acting vice president, Hysteria color commentator, Colonel Harper. Colonel Harper handles the day-to-day operations. Vanderpool then defeated a returning Randall Shane and Corey Storm in a triple threat match to retain the WWA Championship thanks to the assistance of Nick Depp, 747, and the WWA Tag Team Champions, the Trend Killers. Josiah then entered with a taser and demanded a rematch for the WWA Championship. Dakota France beat Jones, putting his win-loss record high enough that he has earned a title shot and has been calling himself the #1 contender. Zachary Westinghouse revealed the new team name for Tyler Hawkins, and Jake Bravado is pretty powerful. They have their eyes set on the WWA Tag Team Championship. The other guys also defeated the Trend Killers in non-title action, earning the other guys a future WWA Tag Team Championship shot. Alexander Knight and Josiah had a phenomenal match that many in attendance considered match of the night. In the end, Josiah hit the headlock driver for the win. Josiah then called out Vanderpool regarding his WWA Championship rematch. Vanderpool refused the title match, so Josiah and all the fans began to leave the show. Vanderpool then agreed to the WWA Championship match, but Josiah has to put his career on the line. In the main event, it was Team Legit versus Team Stonewall, a 4-on-4 elimination match pitting Stonewall, Tyler Hawkins, Jake Bravado, and Nick Depp against Logan Legit, Ray Waddell, Jordan Whitaker, and Lizzie Six. Let's see some highlights of this match now. Coming up, we look at WrestleRoulette and Collision Course, including a tables match for the National Championship. Also, a look ahead to the next full episode of Hysteria, Fandemonium.
If you are looking for the hottest WWA entrance music, be on the lookout for Hysteria Through the Curtain. Volumes 1 and 2 are packed with your favorite WWA themes, including Tyler Hawkins, Jordan Whitaker, 747, Alexander Knight, Ray Waddell, and more. You can find it now on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube. Just search for World Wrestling Alliance.
Did you know that you miss over half of the WWA's exciting action by just watching online? Check out the World Wrestling Alliance when they come near you. Event info and ticket prices can be found on Facebook.com/WWAISNOW.
Need high-quality pro wrestling gear at a great price? Look no further than Power Trip Pro Wrestling Gear. Each piece is handcrafted with the greatest care and quality possible. They even do a lot of gear seen on WWA Hysteria. For quotes, examples of work, and more, head over to Facebook.com/PowerTripBWGear.
WrestleRoulette took place in Eddyville, Kentucky. All of the matches were drawn at random by the fans. Ray Waddell, Jordan Whittaker, Stonewall, Josiah, and Dakota France all won their matches, putting them in a championship scramble match against Vanderpool at the end of the night. Vanderpool pinned Jordan Whittaker after hitting him with the championship to retain. Collision Course took place in Owensboro, Kentucky. The Trend Killers successfully defended the WWA Tag Team Championships against Ray Waddell and Jordan Whittaker in an open challenge after a distraction from Nick Depp. WWA Champion Vanderpool defeated Lizzie Six in non-title action thanks to an assist from Colonel Harper. Alexander Knight then entered and insulted Lizzie Six and tried to give her advice. Lizzie then kept Knight from using a chain in his match against Jones later on, leading to Jones getting the win. Mickey Midas returned to WWA action to face Nick Depp. Depp won after interference from 747. Pretty Powerful was supposed to face the other guys, but the Trend Killers attacked Matt Diesel earlier in the day. Pretty Powerful instead faced Munchie in a handicap match. Interference from the Trend Killers backfired, allowing Munchie to pick up the win and causing an altercation between Pretty Powerful and the Trend Killers. Logan Legit put the national championship on the line against Stonewall in a match where the first person to put their opponent through a table won. Let's take a look. The next episode of Hysteria on YouTube is Fandemonium. The fans voted on stipulations and opponents at facebook.com/WWAISNOW. The show is loaded. Alexander Knight will face Lizzie Six in a chain on a pole match.
You know, I thought it was really funny making fun of Lizzie Six in Owensboro about pointing out the obvious about our championship run and always losing. And then you come out and stick your nose in my match. And yeah, the way I win might be a little questionable, but at least I win. But since you thought it was so funny, how about we take this little chain here? If you think this right here is just the one thing that makes me win, how about we set it up in the air 10 feet high, and the first person that can grab it off of that pole can use it legally and knock their opponent out.
Alexander Knight, you want to run your mouth? You want to disrespect my title reign? You seem to forget that I took that belt from you. And this Saturday, if you want to bring chains in it, since it's the only way you can win anyway, we can do that. I'll climb the pole, I'll get the chain, and I'm going to knock you out.
Dakota France and Jordan Whittaker will face off in a match where Singapore canes are legal.
Jordan Whittaker, you're still out there, you're blowing your fire, I see. And now you're teaming up with the superstar, making a difference. Well, let me tell you something. I know it's been a long time since we faced off one-on-one. But see, the difference is, Jordan, I'm a better man. I'm a better wrestler, and I am in better shape. The Dakota that you got then is not the Dakota that you're going to get. And it doesn't matter what the fans vote, because I'm going to come out the winner. Either way, I'm either going to super kick your face or I'm going to tap you out with a sharpshooter, and Dakota France is going to be the victor.
The fans voted for Stonewall's opponent in his first national title defense, and they have picked Jones.
You see those scars on my back, the welt on my head. All for this, the championship that I should have never lost 1 year ago, but I got it back. Logan Legit wants to call me another overrated big man in professional wrestling. How the hell can I be overrated when I'm the champion? I'm number one. When you're the best, you're number one, the champion. The champion. And the champion is putting his championship on the line. In Evansville, Fandemonium, fan vote. You got Jones, Jake Bravado, Nick Willis. I don't care who you pick, because this overrated big man, the champion, still walking out the champion.
The other guys will receive a WWA Tag Team Championship shot at the Trend Killers.
You know, the Trend Killers really thought they had one over on me. But obviously, as you can all see, I beat not one, but two people on my own. And a year ago, I was supposed to be in a tag title match, and some of my decision-making led me to leaving the company. But I'll be damned if that's going to happen a second time. I'm going to be at Fandemonium in Evansville next week. And disregard my voice, I'm COVID negative, but I'm positive that next week I will be tag team champion, and I will have my moment.
Nick Depp and Ray Waddell will finally go one-on-one, and thanks to fan voting, 747 has been banned from ringside.
For the last 10 years of my life, I've prided myself on being the platinum standard of the WWA. And since I came here, I've been in the shadow of Ray Waddell. He's put a shadow over my career since my first match when he threw powder in my face and cheated me. He took away my debut, my victory. And then he decides to pretend to be my friend, to be my mentor, and really guide me while always reminding me that I'm a ticking time bomb. And if I don't listen to him exactly, then I'm going to go down a bad path. But really, you're the one pulling the strings. You're the one who's making me have a bad path, because you screwed me out of the WWA Championship, and you and your Weasley big brother went in there and you changed the record books and you told everybody I've never won the championship. You can't do that to a man who works 110% and did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong, and you took it from me. everything from you. Your brother's gone, Ray, and you're next. You're never gonna win a championship ever again. No national championship, WWA, tag team even. I'm gonna be there to stop you. And you got your fans to help you now. They voted 747 gone. So it looks like it's just me and you. And I'll tell you what, I know you're probably going to beat me. You're probably going to punch me in the face really hard. And guess what? I'm ready. I'm ready because I'm still going to find a way to win. Because I'm tired of you making me lose. I'm sick of it. So you better be ready for a fight, Ray. It's the fight of your life. I'll see you at Fandemonium.
I should be standing here right now, one half of the WWA Tag Team Champions. I should be standing here with the National Champion. If you look at Indiana's biggest battle royal, I should have left WWA Champion, but I didn't. Not because I lost, but because of one man, Nick Depp, the so-called Platinum Standard, a man I've known for over a decade, a man I broke into this business and mentored, a man I told was a ticking time bomb because I could see it in his eyes. And Nick, you blame me for this 10-year grudge because you were never WWA champion. It eats away at you in your soul, and you blame me for that. But see, I did a lot of things back then that I regret to this day. But you know what? People can change, and I have. But I look at you, you haven't changed one bit. Because I told you were a ticking time bomb. But the only thing that's changed is you're not ticking anymore. You've blown up. There's been an explosion, and you lost it. And now you're saying that as long as you're here, I'll never be a champion. Anytime I go for a gold to put on my shoulder, you're going to get there and you're going to take it away from me. My only goal in this company is to be a champion and to prove I'm the best. So I guess that leaves me with one option. I got to take you out. And at Fandemonium, you don't have backup. The fans voted. 747 is banned from ringside, so it's you and me one-on-one. And I got to take you out. You forced me to do this. So when they chant, Ray is boss, they can also chant, Nick is done.
And in the main event, one of the biggest matches in WWA history, it's the first ever 3 stages of hell match in WWA between Vanderpool and Josiah. Vanderpool is putting the WWA Championship on the line. If Josiah loses, he must retire.
I've been on this planet for a long time, and I have done a lot of bad things to a lot of good people. And you, Vanderpool, you of all people should know exactly what I'm capable of. The harm I could cause to someone mentally and physically. You think you got one over on me, putting my career on the line at Fandemonium. What you're not getting, what you're not wrapping in your head. I am your shadow, Vanderpool. I am the yin to your yang, the darkness to your light. And as long as I draw breath, you won't succeed. I won't let you. So, Evansville, Indiana, Fandemonium at the Veterans Coliseum. My career is on the line. And you know, it very well may be my last match in the WWA, but it's all worth it. Because the WWA Championship is all I can think about. I can't get it out of my head. And Vanderpool, if it means possibly never wrestling in this company again to get my crown, I'll do it. I'll do whatever it takes. I will be champion again. You see, Vanderpool, I want to open your eyes so you can see the truth, that you're just a false prophet. And I want to close your mouth so you can speak no lies. And at the end, you will know the devil is king.
The devil himself, Josiah, wants to try once more for my WWA Championship. And let it be known that it's not going to be so simple. It's not going to be so easy. 3 stages of hell. Consider this. The first one, a finishers match. Done. I've got that solved with a pedigree. The second one, thumbtack madness. I'm sure you chose that because it's your area of expertise, but let it be known that I am adaptable. I can reform, rechange, and there is no chance in hell that I will let you beat me there. But if somehow, by some miraculous chance, we make it to the third stage, it is a street fight. And let it be known, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I was raised on the streets. I've got the skills, and I've got the heart to keep this. But more importantly, your career is on the line. And that has me more excited than anything. That is what motivates me to finish you off, Josiah. Because once you are gone, you will be nothing but a faded memory. A small print name on the bottom of a list of former WWA champions. Meanwhile, I will continue to reign supreme as the Prince of Perfection and as the reigning, defending WWA champion. All hail and praise be.
For WWA Hysteria, I'm Drake Jackson. We'll see you all at Fandemonium.